Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are starting the day off with this 2.7 for $13.57 item shop and deliver at Albertsons. It is Thanksgiving Day when I'm recording this. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, enjoyed some good food, but we're working today. So, I went ahead to shop for this. Last Thanksgiving was really good. I think I made like 300-ish, 320 very easily. I was averaging like 40 an hour. It was super busy. So I'm hoping to see that trend continue on today. But, like I said, just shopping for the items, very easy stuff. Only had to substitute one thing. They had the wrong brand of condensed milk. But nonetheless, it looks like she was trying to make French toast for breakfast. But I got that shopped for, and Sprite, I guess, probably for a party later on. But got that shopped for and dropped that order off at the house. Quick and easy order, ended up having a $6 tip on it. Only took 4 minutes 24 seconds to shop, not bad at all. My next order up was this Paris baguette, 6.8 miles for $11. Not the best, but I got that picked up anyway. And as I was walking out to the car, I got this order on Uber. It's a big add-on. I've only seen this like once. It's 1.6 miles for $9.13, but it says a large order of 26 items. So I picked that up, assuming, the total, they were hiding a weird tip or something, but no, unfortunately, they only just tipped $6 on $121 worth of food. But, it's okay, I guess. Dropped off the second order. That one ended up having a $5 tip on it, so not a bad batch of orders there. Moving on to my next order, almost immediately after, I got this McDonald's order, $6.25 for 2.3 miles. Pretty quick drive, so I went ahead and got that picked up, and then I headed to the dropped it off at the house, and that order ended up having a $2 tip on it, so not bad for like 10-minute delivery. Following that McDonald's order, we are back at Albertsons for the 1703 for 6.7 miles. Shop and deliver on Uber now, and ultimately the items just ended up looking like they were trying to make this mac and cheese from TikTok that I've seen. So, I don't blame them. I did have to substitute one of the items for a cheaper one, so the payout ended up being less, and since it was a hand to me, I didn't end up recording the drop-off. But right here, when I'm scanning the receipt, because, you have to do that, $6.21 tip, and the total pay went down to $16.83. Now, this next order was interesting. So it was a payout for $20.75, 9.5 miles CVS and one Pollo order. Now the CVS ended up being 2 cases of water, but the weird thing is I was 4.5 miles away from CVS, and then it was to one Pollo, and then it was coming back towards where I was, so it didn't make much sense. But this is an area where you kind of have to be on top of things to get orders, but nonetheless, dropped that order off. Ended up having $8.50 in tips in total, so not a bad order stack as well. My next order I wasn't very fond of. It was this order from Happy Kitchen and Dinty, 8.5 miles for $16.75, and the thing that ruined this order was the fact that I had to wait 20 minutes at Happy Kitchen. Nothing more to say there. I hate wait times. But nonetheless, I got that picked up eventually, went to Dinty and picked that order up as well. Not the greatest order in general, just sucks that neither was ready, but I got the Ding Tea picked up, and that also gave me 2% towards getting towards 70% acceptance rate, so I'm not mad at all. But got that Ding Tea dropped off. It was to a business, $5 tip, not bad at all. And the second order, which I had to wait 20 minutes for, $1 tip. Yeah, and I took this one, nothing more to say. Now after that, it was pretty slow. I didn't get an order for hours, and then this one randomly came through closer to dinner time, 5.2 miles for $18.44. I did have to wait again like 15 minutes in barbecue chicken, but that's okay because the order was paying out really well. I honestly just left the app on at home, forgot I had it on, but then I got that, so I headed back out. Finally got that order picked up, and there was this guy right behind me. He was like super impatient. He kept asking like, "Are you guys usually this busy?" Like, he was super impatient, tired of waiting, but I don't blame him. Anyways, headed to the drop off, and when I dropped that order off, the upfront tip was lower than it actually was. It ended up being a $15 tip and a $20.27 order. So, really amazing order given the tips and orders I've seen today. A lot of them were really bad. Almost immediately after completing that order, I got this one. I was hyped. They were closed. It was 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, they were closed. So I got $3. So after that order, I ended up just going home, turning the apps off entirely because it was already like 7 p.m. So I figured, there's no point to be on because everything's basically closed at that point. Barbecue chicken was basically the only thing open next to me, or anywhere near me, basically. Also forgot to mention that I got this. I don't know which order it came from because I didn't get tip baited on any of them, and I don't have any bad ratings, so I don't know which order it came from. None of the people seem sketchy. I'm sure it was just somebody trying to get a free meal, but yeah, I figured I'd mention I got that. So that ended off the day at $121.73, $72.50 coming from DoorDash, $49.23 coming from ubereats, $0 from GrubHub. I worked a total of 4 hours, and I guess you could say I worked way more, but I just sat at home with the apps on. I don't count that as actually working. So I actually only worked for 4 hours, drove a total of 65 miles, leaving with an average of $30.43 an hour and $1.87 per mile. Not too bad. I just wish it didn't die out. Wish it was busy like it was last Thanksgiving. But that's all right. Didn't really work that much today at all anyways. So if you guys did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe if you are new. If you worked Thanksgiving, comment down below how it was for you. But other than that, I will see y'all in the next one.